Mr. Chairman, I have an amendment at the desk.
Clerk will report.
Amendment offered by Mr. King of Iowa. At the end of the bill, before the short title, insert the following section. None of the funds made available by this act may be used for valprostone, commonly known as RU-486, for any purpose.
Gentleman is recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is an amendment that comes, it's really, there's an Iowa focus on this that affects the whole country. But we have had a practice that began experimentally in Iowa by Planned Parenthood of issuing Telemed abortions by distributing RU-486, the abortion pill, what's also known as mifepristone, distributing it through a means of setting up a television monitor and it's circumventing the requirement in Iowa that they be seen by a doctor. A doctor sits remotely on the other side of the Skype screen, so to speak, and interviews the potential mother who, once she answers the questions that the doctor asks and they've recorded under film that they've protected themselves perhaps from liability, he clicks the mouse on the one end and it opens a drawer underneath the screen on the other end and out rolls the abortion pill RU-486. I am very concerned about the robo-distribution of abortion pills in Iowa or anywhere else. Some of us signed a letter, 70 of us, to Kathleen Sebelius and asked if they had distributed grants for telemedicine to any of the abortion providers, including Planned Parenthood. Their response came back in the affirmative that they had issued several grants to Planned Parenthood, and these funds, as near as we can determine, are being used to provide telemedicine for the robo-abortion, the robo-Skype abortions as I've described. So this amendment does is it provides that none of the funds made available in this $15 million telemedicine line item that's in this appropriations bill shall be used for the purpose of purchasing, prescribing, dispensing, procuring, or otherwise administering mifepristone, commonly known as RU-486. And so I would just urge the body to pay attention to what this means for the country and understand that no one in America paying taxes should be compelled to pay for abortions. If they are doing that, Skype robo-abortions are abhorrent. They're irresponsible. We have 14 deaths of moms that have come from this, 2,207 adverse events, 339 blood transfusions, 612 hospitalizations. This is a dangerous drug, and to distribute it through robo-Skype abortions, I'm opposed to it philosophically for a lot of reasons, but practical minds who might disagree on the abortion issue should understand that this government should not be paying for it. This amendment prohibits the use of these funds in the $15 million line item from being used to provide telemedicine abortions. And I would yield to the gentleman.
Where in the bill this has anything to do with what you're talking, where the bill has anything to do with what you're talking about?
Reclaiming my time, I would say I believe I did, but I would restate that there's a line item in the bill that provides $15 million and to go to grants for telemedicine.
That's not in the amendment that we have.
The amendment that I have put out here says none of the funds made available by this act may be used for mifepristone, commonly known as RU-486, for any purpose. And so I've specified why I'm concerned and why I address this language to the broader bill. But because there are grant funds available for telemedicine in the bill, that's why I'm concerned that this application that I've used could go and has gone, according to Kathleen Sebelius, to those grants. And if the gentleman doesn't agree, I would think he neither would disagree with the amendment because, therefore, it wouldn't have an effect by the gentleman's interpretation. Mr. Chairman, I urge the adoption of my amendment, and I yield back.